There are two basic views of the church: ecclesial exclusivism and ecclesial pluralism. Ecclesial exclusivism is the view that there really is one true church. Most commonly, Catholics, Roman Catholics, view their church as the one true church, or so do Eastern Orthodox. They view their church as the one true church. And there are other traditions as well, some Protestant traditions that view their church as the one true church, in which every other church should seek to be in proper fellowship. So that's ecclesial exclusivism. And the other view is ecclesial pluralism. And on the ecclesial pluralist view, uh, God has willed sovereignly that there be multiple different expressions of the church theologically and structurally, or in terms of polity or governance. And God wills that different people be in different churches, or it is consistent with God's will that different people be in different churches. And that's just fine, that everyone doesn't need actually to be in restored community with one true expression of the ecclesia or the church, but rather there are multiple expressions of it. Now, here's a very short argument for why I think ecclesial pluralism is preferable to ecclesial exclusivism. Think about two of the leading and most respected and revered Christians of the 20th century: Billy Graham, who was a Baptist and a Presbyterian in his life, and Mother Teresa, who was, of course, a Roman Catholic. If ecclesial exclusivism is the correct view, then either Billy Graham or Mother Teresa was fundamentally in error about the church to which they were being called. If ecclesial pluralism is correct, then both Billy Graham and Mother Teresa would have been consistent with God's will as to the church ecclesial context in which they were being called to minister. And it seems to me, of those two options, that ecclesial pluralism is the more plausible option than ecclesial exclusivism. It seems implausible to me that God was calling Billy Graham throughout his life to be a Roman Catholic, or to not be a Presbyterian slash Baptist. And it seems implausible to me that God throughout her life was really calling Mother Teresa to be a Baptist or Presbyterian, or just not a Roman Catholic. It seems rather to me that each one of these individuals was ministering to God in the time and place in which God had placed them, consistent with his will, which would be consistent with and what we would expect with ecclesial pluralism, but not ecclesial exclusivism.